Happy New Year, Aries. I hope everybody had a good time bringing 2019 in. It is I, the Apache Dreamer. I'm here to give you guys your January reading for the year of 2019 officially. I um I wanted to do separate videos for each sign to give New Year's resolution advice and guidance, but life happened and I didn't want that to seep into my readings, so I didn't get to do those videos, and I apologize for that. But I'm going to include those guidance cards in your January reading. And I apologize for getting the January videos out so late. But like I said, shit happens. So, like, I'm trying to crank them out for everybody now so everybody can get a good feel of what their January is going to look like. And thank you guys for all of your likes, shares, and subscriptions to my channel. If you have not subscribed, please click the little subscribe button down in the corner of your screen on the right and click the notification bell to get notifications for any videos that I post in the future. And you guys are just awesome, Aries. It's looking better for you guys than previous readings that I've done for Aries. Some of you guys were kind of in the funk in the previous readings, and things are starting to look up, it looks like. So we're going to just jump in and get it popping. I'm going to be using my Energy Oracle deck to do your reading. I'm clarifying with my Psychic Tarot cards this go around, and the New Year's resolution advice will be coming from two new decks that I got. The first one is Keepers of the Light, beautiful deck. The other one is Magical Unicorn Oracle deck because I love unicorns and all that good stuff. So I already spread your cards out because I think it wastes time doing videos, having you guys having to watch me shuffle, 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 shuffle. I did all of that, said all my piece with the angels before I started the video. And let's see what we have here. First thing I see is some of you are impatiently waiting for something. You have the Patience card in reverse. You're impatiently, this is it upright, and it came out reverse. You're impatiently waiting on something, and I'm thinking that what you're waiting on is your moolah, your money, your cash flow, because you guys also got in your spread the woman holding the coin as well as the man holding the coin. So a large variety of you Aries for the month of January will be coming into some money, okay, from whatever direction. This is not specifically from a man or just a woman. It could be both. It could be either, but it's coming. Some of you, since it's the new year, may be getting a raise at your job. I know, especially for people at some companies that have tenure, every year that you continue to be with the company, you get a raise of some sort. Some of you could be getting a promotion. For some of you, this could be money from a settlement that was won, and this could be your attorney handing you over your check because they're just, they're just awesome like that when you win cases. So excuse me, y'all, I had a hiccup and it just threw me way off. Okay, so some of you could be getting money from a settlement. I don't see this being an inheritance. I really don't see this being an inheritance. I don't feel like anybody died and maybe left somebody their money. I don't feel like this is an inheritance. A few of you could be dating a man or a woman that is very well off in their life. That could be the case, but I think it's a settlement, y'all. I keep getting the feeling this is like the judge and the attorney. And the judge is like, yeah, everything's in your favor. It's cool. They shouldn't have done that shit to you. Rulings in your favor. And click the gavel. And then your lawyer says, hey, Mr. Smith, I just got mail from the judge from the courthouse that we saw last month, and they sent you your settlement check. Come on down and get your check. I'm gonna get my percentage out. That's my fee for me representing you, and I'm gonna write you a check for the remaining balance. Come get your money, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, come get your money, okay? I'm feeling like this is a judge and a lawyer. So this is what some of you are impatiently waiting on. You maybe have been waiting on the decision, or the paperwork from getting the decision, the check, the money, the ching, ching, ching. That's what I'm saying. All right, and in the month of January, I'm saying, Aries, that your life is kind of evening out finally. Things are finally smoothing out for you. The angel of balance is on your side after so much chaos in the last couple months, and chaos and decision. There was a bit of hurt in you guys' readings, and everything was just off kilter. And that is coming to an end because the angel of balance is on your side in the month of January, Aries. A lot of you are coming out of a severe state of anxiety and stress. You got anxiety. This is the card. You got it reversed. You're coming out of a severe case of anxiety and stress, which is helping to even imbalance out your life a lot. A whole lot. Not only are you being, evenly stretched now. I don't know why I can't think of the proper words that I want to say sometimes, y'all. That irritates the shit out of me. But anyway, not only are you finally being balanced, but some of you are on your shit. Some of you are taking the time out to think clearly. Your head is finally, the murky waters have passed. The cloud is lifted off of your head. Some of you may be going back to school. This may be you starting a new semester of school in the month of January. I'm seeing this as a scholar. Like, this is deep thought, deep thinking coming out of the anxiety. And good for you, Aries. Que sera, let that shit ride. Let that shit go, Aries, okay? That negativity, it was a bullshit ass hand that was dealt to you, but I'm glad you guys are coming out of it, and I am proud of those of you who are going back to school. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. I'm a firm believer in that. A very, very firm believer. I'm seeing that some of you need to follow your intuition in the month of January. And I think that goes hand in hand because it came out right with the thinking man, with making the decision to go back to school, to further your education, to further your thought processes. If your intuition is telling you, hey, maybe I need to take up a new trade. Maybe I need to go back to school. I need to make an invention or something. I want to do something different. Follow your intuition. If your gut is telling you you need to do that, do it. You are never too old to start college, complete college, get your GED, get your thought processes together. You're never too old for that. Okay? And this card here, I'm going to clarify. But the strongest feeling I get from this card is that some of you aren't doing the work that you need to do to keep yourself healthy. Like, if you're coming out of this anxiety and worry, so you're feeling better, but you're not You're not being aggressive with taking care of your physical and mental health. You are not you're not taking care of yourself. You're not having, like, you're not going to the doctor. You got a cough or a pain or a hurt, and you shrug it off. You not going to the doctor, or you're having some toxic thoughts and you've not told anybody. You may need to get help for these things. I'm seeing some of you are straying away from the proper healing that you need. So, if something is wrong, take care of it, Aries, okay? Take care of it. I don't know what is ailing you guys that you're not taking care of, but I'm going to clarify that card because I really want to know. And I'm seeing, along with you guys needing to follow your intuition in the month of January, some of you are walking on the temple path. Some of you are starting a spiritual journey. You're feeling better. You want to get your mind together, your heart together, your soul together. You want your whole body to be whole, and this is to be whole. And this is why the angel of balance is on your side, because you're finally figuring things out, Aries. Things are starting to make sense to you, and it's enlightened you. You're very enlightened by this change, this positive change within your life. And the month of January is looking pretty good for you, Aries. It's looking really, really good for you guys. You're impatiently waiting for this money to come in. And I do say be patient, because you always have to show an enormous amount of gratitude for what the universe has coming for you. So don't be impatient and make the greater good and the universe think that you are ungrateful for what's coming to you. Be patient. Always say, thank you for the blessings, and be grateful, show gratitude. Try to temper that impatience down, but your money's coming. You guys got a check coming in, okay? So be grateful for that. Before I do the New Year's resolution guidance cards, I'm going to go ahead and clarify, because I want to know what this self-care is, this lack of self-care. It's looking like some of you guys are afraid to go to the doctor. Don't know what is going on with that. I know there are a lot of people that just don't like doctors, but you should not be frightened to go to a doctor. Being with a physician frightens you, then you need to find a new physician. Find somebody that you're comfortable with, that puts your mind at ease, because that's what they're there for. They're there to ease your mind about any medical problems that you may be having or that you think you're having. Looks like some of you are afraid to go to the doctor. I don't. That's exactly what it is. Okay, so some of you are afraid to actually go to the doctor. This is the power card, or strength, that came out reverse. And this is moving on, otherwise known as the Six of Swords. You're afraid to go to the doctor. Why are you afraid to go to the doctor, Aries? Take your ass to the doctor, see what's wrong with you, for something falling off of you. I'm just saying. Giving you sage wisdom. Take your ass to the doctor for something falls out of you. I know a lot of you are not going to say, and this wisdom card is very, very ironic that it came out, because that means you guys are not going to listen to my urging to take your ass to the doctor. Go to the doctor, Aries, before your foot falls off or whatever it is that's hurting you, okay? Or before your back gives out and you can't stand up, or, you get gangrene in your arm, your brain explodes. Who the fuck knows? Go to the doctor. Let's just see on this stick. This isn't taken care of. What is this on this stick? This isn't taken care of. All right, let's see what this illness is you guys are hiding and don't want to take care of. Looks like some of you are battling, maybe battling some sort of addiction. Um, that you don't want to get help for. And it's old, it's something that's been going on for a while. I want to say it's a sex addiction because it came out, the card that came out with, the card that came out here with it, it leads towards, it leads towards a lustful addiction. I want to say some of you may have a sex addiction or, oh, shit. Oh, damn. It looks like some of you are having problems with maybe erectile dysfunction. That's why you are afraid to go to the doctor and don't want to go to the doctor. So sorry to be blunt about it, but that's exactly what it looks like. I had to put these cards all together, stare at it for a moment to understand. Maybe mostly not fear, but a lack of courage. And you guys may be feeling embarrassed about the erectile dysfunction, but it is a legitimate medical issue. It is something that needs to be gone. You need to go to the doctor for it because it could be something very serious, like you could have a problem with your prostate. Prostate cancer is very prevalent, especially among men of color. So for you guys that are having problems with erectile dysfunction and you don't have the courage to see a doctor, please, 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 if it makes you feel better, some guys feel better seeing a female doctor. Some guys feel better seeing a male doctor. Choose a doctor of the sex that you would feel more comfortable with. If you feel more comfortable with guy talk, get you a male doctor and get this looked at to make sure you don't have anything more serious than just a typical erectile dysfunction. Yeah, that's a relevant medical issue. Please get seen. Please, 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 please get seen. I super hate to be frank about that. But that's what it looks like. It looks like a bit of erectile dysfunction that somebody's maybe embarrassed about, doesn't have the courage to go speak with the doctor about. Like I said, it is a legitimate medical condition. Go get seen. They have medication, treatments that help that's alone. Some people don't have to take medication. Sometimes it is a mental issue. It is all in the man's mind. I have read books about this when I was going to school for psychology. Sometimes it's a mental issue and you can solve it by simply going to therapy. You don't have to take medicine. You don't have to have all these evasive things done to your man business. You can just go to therapy and it may help you. So please, 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 I encourage you to go see a doctor, okay? Yeah. Please, please don't be afraid to go see a doctor. Okay, so for your New Year's resolution, guidance and advice from the Keepers of Light Oracle deck, Aries, you guys have Mary Magdalene. There's a bit of a blur. I don't know what's going on with that blur. You guys have Mary Magdalene. I hope you can see it good. It says, Teacher Awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Do not let anything stop you. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So that is your advice card from Keepers of the Light, Mary Magdalene. Very peaceful card. Very colorful. And from my unicorn, magical unicorn deck, you guys have the card Imagine. What would you see, feel, think, and hear if your wish came true? What would you see, feel, think, and hear if your wish came true? And this is the Imagine card for my unicorn deck. Beautiful, beautiful cards. I am so ecstatic to have these new decks. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right, Aries, that is it. I'm not going to keep you all long. I hope all of you have a wonderful 2019. I hope this year is very peaceful and blessed for you all. Go to the doctor, Aries. And, you know, don't spend all that money in one place. Peace out, y'all.